Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we've got a DGA452 Makita angle grinder. He's not really going the best. That sounded like it had a soft start, but there is no soft start in this one. There's something wrong internally. And the parts you need to fix this are as follows: this brush holder, set of brushes of course, and these lids. And we'll get into it and I'll show you why. Those screws out, you'll see a wee notch here. Give it a little pry up. That's to allow you to separate the body, because there's a ridge there that sits inside this metal housing. You pry that open like so. There we are. Put the business in it now. Usually you can change these brushes from the outside, but I didn't even bother because mostly, like this one, the brush holder is overheated and it's melted the brush caps closed permanently, and the brushes are not making good contact because the brush holder is melted and they're not sliding down well enough. So I'm going to replace all that and clean it all out. Pull that out. Bearing's sort of okay. So let's try and clean up the armature first. I use a little bit of this. This probably does the job very well, you know. Gets the most of the residue off the main part of the armature. Gives it the best chance to have a good result. We can allow that to dry. We'll leave that to one side. And next part to remove is this fill coil. Just come straight out. You can see the residue built up in that. We can blow that out with the air line. Just take a second to do. So here we are. The compressor's done an excellent job. Cleared out a lot of that residue, so we'll leave that to one side for now and get down to this main part of it. Let's pull all this out. I usually just change the brushes and move on, but I'm going to do a comprehensive sort of a clean and everything today. Everything. Again, the airline comes into action. I'll get it up and running here. There we are. That's not bad. Leave those to one side now. And this affair. So we'll just do this. That's kind of a good old rough touch for that now. And on to the head. Well, the proper thing to do with the head is throw a bit of grease on there. Pop a bit of old grease in there. It'll help the old cogs. Help things run nice and nice. So back to this again. Just this. There's a little notch here, and you'll see there's a little notch in the body here that just sits on there. Nice and neat like that. This is your next piece to work at. Just pull that out like that. Just replace them in again like that. Okay, so that's what you do. See the wire side down? You can see that. It seems like it doesn't fit, but I can assure you it does. It's just a bit stubborn. Something like that. And the battery connector goes in, slides in them two things. You can see that? Slides in like that. Again, being stubborn, but that's the way it goes. There we are. That goes on like that. That goes on those two sliders, as you can see. Should be in position there now. Them wires on out of the way. That's that in position. And this thing, last but not least, up here, there's a little slot for this to go into on both sides. That's it now. And then you feed that little wire. That wire has to go into the recess there, so it's not crushed. In there like that, into that little gap there, as you can see. You can close it up now if you want, and then slide the motor in. So I think we will do that. You can slide the motor in then. You can close the body now, like that. Close her up. So that closed up, like that. Go back to this here. You got to slide that in. Like that. And you can put the head on at this stage if you wish. There's no real hard and fast rule. There's a few different ways you can do this. You can put it together, could already have the brushes on if I wanted. Just, you know. Now's the time to put the brushes and the caps on. This can be fiddly, but that's it there. I'll show you way on the other side what's involved. You have that cap tightened, you just slot this little cover on, you know, like that. And we do the same on the other side. As you can see, there's two little slots here for these little wings in the brush to go into. And it's getting those little wings to line up, which holds the brush in place that you get on the cap. There. Same again. Right, and that's her fully assembled, and we're just going to put the battery in and see, there's a light. I'm calling that fixed, so hopefully that helps some of you guys out there that have one of these that's giving trouble. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up on YouTube, and share it and like it, and subscribe to my channel.